Hey, Link! Huh, still sleeping? Wake up! Come on! How long are you going to sleep, Link? Do I have to wake you up every morning? I have chores to do. I'll be waiting outside, so get up and let's get going. Papa was really angry. He said that you can't be a blacksmith if you don't get up at the crack of dawn. And we're up. So guys, welcome to The Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds. We now start our adventure in Link's house, ready to head over to Gully's papa. Yeah, Gully's father, which is the blacksmith. And apparently Link wants to become a blacksmith, so we gotta wake up early and do things that blacksmiths do, and I don't really know much about it. You know, smash some iron. Yeah, let's go ahead and get started by destroying some pots within our house. But yeah, I love the way the game starts. You know, Link is asleep like most Zelda games, seeming like a lazy protagonist, but then is set on an adventure that pretty much never ends, and he never catches another blink of sleep. So yeah, I think we needed as much rest as we could get because we're not going to be seeing the bed anytime soon. So here we go, and I do want to quickly point out, before anybody decides to point out the Majora's Mask within the house. I know it has no reference within the game, it's just there to be an Easter egg of sorts, so I think it's pretty cool, but yeah, I thought I'd point it out even though I'm sure all of you guys know about it. So I guess without wasting any time, let's just go ahead and leave the house and get started. So here we go, and I love that little loading screen they have going on with the Triforce. I don't know why, I actually do like how Nintendo is adding something during loading screens, because usually they would just have a black screen. That would bug me. I know it's just a little logo, but still. Anyways, Papa is steaming mad that you're late again. Come on, let's go to his shop. Alright, and whoa, okay, what's the sudden stop, man? That was kind of weird, but alright. Oh, almost forgot. Don't forget to check in here. Check in where? What do you mean where? Oh, okay, well he literally answered me there. With the weather vane here. Always give that a spin when you pass by. That'll let you save. Papa says you should do that. Okay, not really sure what saving is. I'm just a kid. Nobody tells me anything. Anyways, I'm going on to run ahead. Catch up after you spin that vane, Link. I love how Nintendo tries to break the fourth wall without actually breaking the fourth wall of the game. So yeah, Gully teaches us how to save without really saying what saving is within the game. We're just supposed to understand it in that sense. So yeah, Nintendo has done that before, and even with the little thing he said, oh, I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just a kid. I believe that was also in Link's Awakening with the two kids who played in Koholint Island. It was a really similar type of ordeal, so I do love the references they have within the character dialogue. But yeah, Gully is just a kid, and we did manage to save because we had to, or we couldn't actually leave. Now, if you are a fan of A Link to the Past, this might look really familiar to you. I bet your first instinct would actually to be running up here, but I believe Gully won't let us. Yes, what are you doing? There's no time to go off on an adventure. Aw, man. But yeah, so we gotta make our way to Gully's dad's place, which is the blacksmith house, or whatever it's called. Pretty much the blacksmith's place, because that's where Link works at, and we got things to do. So let's just go ahead and follow Gully. Gully is pretty fast, if you ask me. Not really. He just disappears off the screen rather quick, but he's located all the way over here, and there we found him. So you'd better head inside. My papa's waiting, Link. Okay, I'm hurrying up then. Seems like he is furious that we woke up late. It looks like it's early, though, because you can still see fog within the air. I'm assuming the point is for it to be really early, but not early enough. Anyways, alright, so tell me, how's this shield suit you, Captain? Superb work as always, but I'd expect nothing less from a master. I do what I can, Captain. Also helps that I have a good source of ore. That shield's tougher than ever now. I wouldn't trust my gear with anyone else. No one can bring the best out of a sword quite like you. So, if you'll excuse me, it's that time I forge ahead. Busy day. Alright, well, hi there, Captain. Oh, who's this? Well, if it isn't Link. Slept late again. You sure aren't cut out to be a blacksmith. It's not my business to say, but you'd better mend your ways, lad. There's no future in being a layabout. Wow, okay, that's kind of mean, and it is none of your business, but well, late again? Well, come on, get over here. Time to get to work, Link. Aw, come on. Not looking forward to that. Oh my! The captain left without taking his new sword. What? He's gone off unarmed? So much for a captain. Lucky you, instead of getting an earful, you have an errand, Link. Take the sword and hurry after the captain. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that, and well, yay! We got the captain's sword. Now deliver it. Guess that's what we gotta do, so hurry, run after the captain. What now? Don't know where to go? Where else? He's got to be headed back to Hyrule Castle. You still groggy? Fine, look, I marked it on your map, so get a move on. Alright, so luckily the game just marks it on our map. We don't even have to try to figure out where the castle is, and let's see what Gully has to say. Huh? You done already? You got off easy or something? No, I guess. I mean, sorta, because I do gotta run an errand instead of getting that quote-unquote earful the blacksmith wants to give me, but I don't want to get that. I'd rather just run around and have fun and... here's the Hylian soldier. So, morning, Link. Where brings you here so early? Delivery for the captain? He's not at the castle. I know he was headed to your master's shop. Oh, but you bumped him there, yeah. Well, I know he was planning on visiting the sanctuary. He probably got hung up there. I hope he comes back soon. We've got an outbreak of vandalism all over the walls, paintings everywhere. Anyway, if you need to see him, I'd say head north of the castle. That's where the sanctuary is. That way is a shortcut. Oh, okay, well, thanks. And once again, it's marked an X on our map to know where we need to be going because, yeah, honestly, that's just how Nintendo games are nowadays. And we also can see with the sign here where the sanctuary is located. There's a lot of hand-holding without, you know, you needing it. At least in my opinion, I feel like all this could have been, like, explored and you would have eventually found it without the marking X's on your map. But I feel like Nintendo's doing that to cater to all types of you know, gamers, you know, whether you're good at the game or not. And let me go ahead and quickly activate this. But I feel like you wouldn't really get good at a game if you are constantly having your hand being held when it comes to like tutorials or just telling you where to go. And there's a lot more of that within this game. Like, this game is actually really easy to figure out on your own. And I'm going to be obviously collecting everything within the game and 100%ing it. So, you know, this is kind of like a guide as well. But I won't be needing the game's guides. You know, of hand holding and whatnot, but anyways, I mean, that's not really saying much. I'm acting like I'm cool, but I'm pretty sure the majority of you guys are like that too, and you can agree with me that, you know, these games do hold your hand quite a bit when it doesn't need to. But anyways, oh, look who's here. Welcome to the sanctuary, Link. So this is Sears. Eager as ever, aren't you? Is there something I can help you with? Well, you know, Captain Crunch lost his sword, so... I see. You're looking for the captain. Well, you're at the right place. He's come to see my father. The captain forgot his sword? Oh, how unlike him to be so careless. Just a moment, I'll fetch him for you. Alright, peace. Coming and going and coming. The captain stops by here more than anyone. You think that he wants to yak to the priest? No, sir. Just making excuses to see Sears there. She hasn't got a clue either, but I suppose that's what's so lovely about Sears, carefree as a bird. Bold Dompe sees more than people think, like those paintings on the castle walls this morning. There's trouble Uh-oh. What's happening in there? Dompe's going insane right now. The door is shut tight! Can't get them open! What can we do? That was Sears crying out! Dompe doesn't have a key! Dompe just digs around the grave! Wait, Dompe remembers? Dompe once heard the priest talking about a secret way into the sanctuary, hidden in my graveyard. Bad luck, Dompe. Thinks messing around with graves worse like going under the ground. But you can do it. If you get scared, just swing that sword around. No, I'm scared, man. I don't want to do this. Forget that. Get swinging that sword. But I can't, dude. I just can't do this. What? Saving Sears is way more important than some delivery. You're using that sword, even if Dumpy has to tie it to your hand. Fine, if I have to. So yeah, you get the sword, sort of anyway, as the game says, because it's the captain's sword, but now it's mine, because the captain is in trouble, so we gotta help him out. Use that sword if you run into any trouble. Dumpy would help, but these old bones are falling apart as it is. So go, find the secret passage. It's got to be hidden somewhere in the graveyard. And he's just gonna keep trying to open the door, being useless as always. All Dumpy does is dig holes and talk about himself in the third person, which I find really weird. But here it is. Yeah, it didn't really take too long to find. There is the grave that will take us to the secret passage of that will lead us to the sanctuary. So yeah. All right. Well, we are blocked. We can't pass this. What do we do? Well, actually no, we can just break the pots here. Or pick them up if you want to. It's really up to you. But yeah, let me just go ahead and break all these pots. I love how you can just break them with the slash of your sword, because in a different Zelda game that is really similar to this one, I don't think you can do that. I believe actually in most 2D Zelda games you can't until you get like an ability, like in the Minish Cap you did. I don't even know if in A Link to the Past you were able to break them like this, because this is really convenient and I enjoy it a lot. For some reason I can never remember, because all Zelda games are so alike that I easily forget. Now I wonder, okay, no. But yeah, this tile here tells us the path will open to the one who lights the way, which, I mean, if you play Zelda, you don't even have to read that, because, you know, yeah, it's kind of obvious. We're using the torch to do literally just that. Actually, let me go ahead and test this out. So we are on hero mode, so if I go and do this, oh my god, that hurts! So this is actually kind of scary because, yeah, hero mode, you take double damage, and enemies do a lot of damage within these games because unlike the 3D Zelda games where you can lose like a quarter of a heart or half a heart commonly, I believe in this one you casually lose 1 heart per hit. Maybe some enemies could do half a heart, but I highly doubt it. So most likely we will have to be extra careful when getting touched, because yeah, no matter what, it's gonna do over a heart, which is scary if every enemy casually does a heart. I'm not entirely sure how much of the damage enemies do cause. Normally when it comes to Zelda, you never have to worry about your hearts or anything like that. Like, the combat is really simple. But when you do play hero mode, especially with games like this, where I feel like it's just generally more difficult with the whole top-down perspective, you can definitely feel the difficulty ramp up. So yeah, here we got some Poes, I believe, so let's just kill them quickly. In the previous room it was just stinking rats, so not too much. Now let's just go ahead and light the path, but we don't actually have to do that. Just by killing them, we're able to advance, so not bad. Alright, so what's up ahead now? Okay, this room. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, right is not right. Right is wrong. Left is right. That's the new... left is the new right, guys. And, yes, actually, okay, I am correct. But, for the fun of it, because I don't even care, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this one too. Woo, let's do the wrong one as well, because who really cares? Oh, no, not enemies falling from the sky. Well, I'm not in trouble because he's already dead and I don't have to worry about anything. So yeah, it's like a trap almost, but not really. Anyways, wow, this music is really like mysterious. I never actually had a chance to appreciate Link Between Worlds' music. Now that I have headphones on while recording, even though I did record this before, like a couple of years ago, I never got to appreciate the music because I never was able to play it with headphones on. So now that I can, yeah, it's really nice. Alright, well, anyways, we have made it into the sanctuary. Let's open up for Dumpy. Okay, I guess we can't. I wonder if Dumpy's still, like, banging on the doors trying to get in. Anywho, let's go ahead and walk up and see what awaits us. What do you want with Sears? I swear if you hurt my daughter. And what sort of fiend dares to defile the sanctuary in this manner? A fiend? How easily you stoop to petty insults. My name is Yuga, and I have come here seeking nothing less than perfection. And you, my dear, are perfection. How can you stand being so lovely surrounded by these filthy fools? I will put you on a pedestal, or rather, upon a wall, perfect forever. As I suspected, you're even lovelier as a painting. I think Her Grace will be most pleased. Oh, what do we have here? Another worm comes wriggling in. How did you get in the sanctuary, Link? Run, child! Why do you just stand there? Run! Not even the captain stood a chance against him. I bet this worm here wishes to tangle with me. Come on then, wriggle wriggle, little worm. No, Link! You think you can challenge me? Why, I'm a portrait of perfection. While all of you, merely scribbles and squiggles. The very sight of you offends my eyes. Still, I'll be leaving this ugly world soon enough. Get out of my way! Not even that captain of yours could stand against my might. For all his spit and polish, he made for but a crude doodle on the wall, a waste of my magic. Farewell, fools. I'm off to acquire what little perfection I can find in this gaudy world of yours. No, don't take my seers. We must warn Princess Zelda.